So the other night we went out and did a little video exhibition of some throwers, and I featured in that the NEBO Luxtreme. This light is kind of a one-off. It features a claim to half-mile beam visibility, but this is an incredible offering by NEBO. And many of you who've been in the flashlight scene for years know that NEBO has been around, and they're known for zoomies and a lot of lights that you find on gas station shelves, you find in airports, you find them in utility shops and hardware stores. They're a pretty well-known brand by now. And this is a very good, a good box. It comes with a little lanyard and then a USB Type-C charger, which has become painfully standard nowadays, but for good reason. And on the inside, it says, calling all doers and dabblers, thinkers and tinkerers, keep on creating, experimenting, and exploring. We'll continue to imagine new ways to bring light to what you do. Now, what the hell? What the hell? Who would put that on the inside of a flashlight box? But okay, whatever. We'll go the eloquent way. This right here is actually really good material. This does not feel like the cheap, easily torn up foam that you get with so many lights. It is actually pretty nice. And when I say pretty nice, I mean it feels like the light feels. It feels artistic and really neat. And inside the box comes this little tag thing here, half-mile Luxtreme, featuring a high-power 500 lumen half-mile light beam, 4 light modes, and is USB-C rechargeable. High mode, 500 lumens for 3 hours, 900 meters. Medium, 250 for 6 hours, 636 meters. Low, 50 to 15, 201, and then strobe. Pretty impressive. IXP6. Water resistance, and this says all copyrighted material, yada yada. Okay, and then operation, it describes the operation, which is essentially pretty standard. The only thing, I'll get right out in front of it, the only thing that negative about this light is its long mode memory. If you turn it off and turn it on too quickly, it'll cycle down the modes like a lot of the longer memory lights. But again, this is not a tactical brand. I'm not going to hold it the standards too high. So this right here is a very deep bezel with an OSRAM NM1 emitter, which is why you're getting that devilish throw. The way this feels in the hand is actually brilliant. Like, it feels like you could hold it all night. Of course, you're not going to put it in a coat pocket. It's not this bright. It's much more narrow. You can see the cheaper reflector, the cheaper lens they're using. It is kind of cheap, and it has some artifacts there. It has a little bit of ringiness too. But as we're going to see when we take it out, all is forgiven and forgotten. So if I do that after a while, it's going to turn off. If I do it again, I can turn it down, and it'll go like an O-light used to do. They used to, O-light SR51, you hit it down and it would. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. It's just going to get brighter until you stop at a mode for very long. And if you want to get to annoying strobe, you do that shit right there. But, okay, we won't waste too much more time except to say, little button lights up. You hold it in your hand, you go hiking with it. It is quite an experience. Now, at a price tag of nearly $70 or $60. This is a little bit of an expense for a light like this, but then again, for a thrower enthusiast, you would be a fool not to do that. Have a little give in here for the charging. Would I recommend this light? Hell to the yes. For those of you who are into pencil beam throw, this will not let you down. I will buy you a new E-Class Mercedes if that's not true. You could not go wrong with this light. There's no reason why you couldn't have it in your collection and then maybe loan it out. It does come with a supplied battery, so you don't need to get one of your own. Anyways, I will link to where I bought it from. I got it on Amazon, and it was recommended by another channel that I saw it, where I saw it casually demoed. I don't know how it popped up in my feed, but I was glad to scoop one up. Now, I've dealt with a lot of throwy lights in my time, but this son of a bitch is a freak of nature. You've never, since the Jacobs A60, seen something so throwy. Look at this. Look how far up this goes. This is something else. Look at this. Look how far this goes. It doesn't even seem to give any ground way out. It's rated at 900 meters, but shit. This thing, NEBO did right by this. I can't imagine anything throwing as well as this. Honestly, just brilliant. This is such an incredible light. This NEBO. I think it's hitting that cloud. Gotta be real careful what I point this at. It's much cooler looking than it appears here. It's much purpley blue-white. And when you look at it in those trees, you can kind of see that it's not as bright as it at first lets on. Look at this. Nothing stops it. You can do star spotting. Holy hell, man. Holy hell. We've been running this thing for nearly 4 minutes now. Let's turn it off and turn it back on. Look at that, that's the lowest mode, and even that puts a signature on everything you see. It's dimmer to my eyes on this mode. Still impressive. All right.